Hey guys, Scott here, Scotty's Animals. I'm here with Billy today, and we're going to talk about 5 ways to make your guinea pigs love you. Now, if you haven't seen my video already on 7 reasons why your guinea pig hates you, well, this is going to be a more positive version of that. So, what are some ways that you can get your guinea pigs to love you? The first way is through food. Now, of course, guinea pigs, their heart is in their stomach. And if you want to love them, then you need to figure out what kind of foods guinea pigs eat and what kind of foods guinea pigs love. At the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, we do have a food guide. It's a list of safe foods and foods that your guinea pigs will love, and foods that are treats and foods that should be avoided. So I'll put a link right here and also in the description to that. So food, you want to make sure that you're giving them the proper diet. Okay, that means 80% of their diet should be hay, and they should have fresh, high quality guinea pig pellets in a bowl daily. They should always have that. In addition, you can give them treats. And if you want your guinea pigs to love you, then you will give them fresh veggies daily. But if you give them too much fresh veggies, then that's going to make them sick. Too much wet, fresh veggies, like too much lettuce and things like that, can cause soft poops, and that can really disrupt their digestion. And as you know, when we're sick, we tend to be a little bit grumpy. So if you want your pigs to love you and be in a good mood when they see you, you want to greet them with treats. So I'm going to do that right now and show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to the fridge and I'm going to get some stuff. Alright, so now they're expecting treats. Lila! Lila! Maybe you need some pellets. You want some lettuce? Come here, Mama. See, so when they get used to you, and they get used to even these little babies. Come here, babies. Come here, little babies. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Look, they're taking it from my hand. They're still very skittish though, see? But they know that this big guy brings food. Come here, Gary Bear. You want some? Here, Gary. Can I have a kiss? Can I? Billy, come on. Here. You guys can share some lettuce here. How about that? Is that fun? Someone just purred. Was that you, Timmy? Is that fun? Mike, what's on your face? Come here, Mike. There's some for you. Come here. Here. You talk to your piggies, and you give them treats, and you treat them like people. Then they will respond. Pippi! You want more? Oh, Pippi can't see. He cannot see very well, if at all. Okay, here, come here. You can have some of Gary's. I love that. Also, while we're still talking about food, Child Life Liquid Vitamin C, it's vitamins, not food, but you can give it 1 full cc, which is 1 milliliter oral syringe per guinea pig per day. Here you go, Tim. So they Once they taste it, they try to pull the syringe out from your hand. Okay, that's it. Just one. Pipster. You don't want to finish it? Come on. There you go. Gary's new, and he is not quite as used to it. Well, when your piggy is first trying it, he's probably not going to like it. Or he's going to find it's too sour. But I like it. It's actually tastes like tang, and it's for kids. So you can just put a little bit on this. Come on, you're acting like Petunia. Come on, Gary. Oh, come on, Gary. You may have to deal with this the first couple times. Come on, don't nibble me. Maybe it's easier sitting down. So for the piggies that don't want to take the vitamin C, you can just put them on a table and just put it in the side of their mouth. Come here, Gary. And you just go right on the side of their teeth. Come on. Gary. But I want to show that some pigs do struggle. Come on. But you can still do it. Here we go. There you go. Just a little bit. There, it's okay. You got it. There you go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Was it, bud? That wasn't so bad. What do you think? You okay? Just a little patience. You just gotta be slick. Mikey used to hate it. I used to have to do the same thing with Gary. Like, I'd have to pick him up and force him to take it. And sometimes he's not in the mood for it, but man, he sure did eat it up just now. What, Pippi? Get out of here. So that was food. Let's just sum it up again real quick. 80% of their diet should be good quality fresh hay, and they should always have a bowl full of pellets and fresh water. Okay? And in addition to that, we're talking treats. And if your guinea pigs are weaking, you don't have to always give them veggies. You know, a big pile of fresh hay, a huge pile for them to run through and play with, and how you give it to them can really stimulate them. Putting it in the snack shack log, or stuffing some in the grids like I did with the lettuce. All those are ways that you can really use food to interact and enrich your guinea pig's life and increase that bond. Okay, so that's food. That's number one. Number two, the second way to get your guinea pigs to love you is with your actions. Okay, relationships are based on actions. Billy, so Billy is a pretty tame boy, but still, guinea pigs are prey animals. They don't like being picked up. They like being held once they're picked up. They don't mind being held for a certain amount of time. You say, oh, my guinea pig, they hate me. They always squirm, right? Watch that video, 7 Reasons Why Your Guinea Pig Hates You. But we're talking about love right now. How do you increase that bond? Well, you do pick them up. You approach them gently. You don't approach them like you are a hawk swooping in to snatch them up in your talons and take them back to your nest on a high mountaintop. That's not how you gotta behave. However, someone messaged me, or it was in a comment, they said, it doesn't matter, my pigs are so tame, I can flap my hands over them and they just look at me like I'm crazy. Or they look at me like, okay, well, where's the lettuce? And that's what you wanna get to. That's what you wanna get to. So, how do you do that? Well, the combination of, number one, always coming with food. You're coming with veggies, or in general, you're not surprising them. If you come in the room, you come in, hey guys, how's it going? If you have food, then you're kind of, you're imitating them, getting them all riled up. You want to be non-aggressive, non-threatening when you come in to the room. You want them to recognize you as the bringer of food and that you're coming into the room in a non-threatening way. And over time, you will build trust with them, and it won't matter how you come in because they will be standing there waiting for you. Another little addition to that would be routine. If you do build a routine where the guinea pigs are expecting treats in the morning, they're expecting treats at night before bed, certain times of the day they know that they're going to get attention or treats, then they will get used to that and they'll understand that. Right, Billy? Now, I've had Billy since he was a baby, so that's why he's, you know, as tame as he is, especially for a cooey. We love this guy. Okay, so that's number 2. How to get your guinea pig to love you? Through your actions. Consistent actions, consistent care, giving them food, being not aggressive, being gentle with your approach, talking to them, treating them like people with personalities. You don't just ignore them when you're in the room with them. No, you communicate with them. So through your actions, you're building trust and you're building love. Now let's go to number 3. What's the third way that you can make your guinea pigs love you? Well, with patience, okay? So these are all building blocks. If the first one is through food and the second one is through your actions, then you're going to need to do this consistently. You're going to have to be patient. You can't expect your guinea pigs to change personalities, to trust you overnight. If you got them at a rescue or an animal shelter, you don't know what their past has been like. And regardless, you're a new person, so it's going to take a little while to develop and build that relationship. But not as long as you think. You know, Lila, my foster, she was here, and in less than a week, she realized I'm the one who's bringing all of this food and treats, and she would stand on her hind legs and practically climb out of the cage to greet me. Now, are you in this for the long haul? I mean, you're going to have guinea pigs for many, many years, and they are going to be part of your family. So there's no reason to rush this. And guinea pigs are prey animals. They don't like being chased. They don't like being picked up. They like being held. But if you were small and some larger person is chasing you around your home with their big arms, cage matters also. Having an open cage like a CNC or a Midwest, especially if it's raised up, it keeps you at their level. They're up to your level, and when you're reaching in, it's not as frightening as if they're in an enclosed cage, a small cage, and you're chasing them around with your claws like that. You know, that's freaky to them. So be patient, and this actually brings us to the next one, which is the 4th reason how to get your guinea pigs to love you is with your care, okay? Now, how you approach them, how you care for them, okay? You want to make sure that your piggies are well cared for, and that means giving them regular health checks, regular nail clips, doing a bore cleaning, okay? I have links to all these videos, so I'll put them on a card and I'll put them in the description also. But you want to check your boys, okay? Do a bore cleaning. You want to check their private parts, clean their anal sac, their butt, their penis, their ears, check their teeth, clip their nails, all of these things. Check their grease gland, okay? These are important things. And when you have a piggy that's well cared for, then they will be healthy and they will be happy. And when they're healthy and happy, then they'll show it. And remember, what is love, okay? Is love a human emotion, or is love some greater universal truth? Regardless of what you think love is, it's going to be different for a guinea pig than it is a person. So you can't impose your feelings and your emotions onto them. Instead, you need to open your heart and accept that they're going to love you the way they're going to love you. Right? And you're going to love them the way you're going to love them. Right, Billy? Okay, so we're talking about care, health checks, chores, etc. You want to make sure that you clean your cage weekly or whatever the schedule is based on the type of cage setup that you have. Okay, you want to keep your cage clean. You want to keep the water bottles clean. You want to have the food bowls always full. You want to have hay in there. So keeping up with their care is going to make them happy and healthy, and in turn it's going to make them love you. It's going to encourage them to love you, or at least trust you. Here's an aside. Last night I was holding Timmy for about 15 to 20 minutes, and Timmy, at the end of it, he started crying, and I didn't know if he just wasn't feeling well, but he started crying and his eyes were wide open, and I was like, okay. After a while I was like, I'll take you back, and I put him back, and literally the second he touched the pine shavings in his cage, he peed. And I know that because he peed on my finger, but it was amazing. It was like he was holding it. He's like, Dad, I don't want to pee on you. Take me back. And literally the second I put him in a cage. So these guys are amazing. They are intelligent, they are caring, they are aware. And all you have to do is take the time to open up and you'll see. All right, now that brings us to the 5th way to make your guinea pigs love you. And that is with their conditions, okay? Their cage conditions, their habitat, their surroundings, the room that they're in, the cage mates that they're with, okay? Does your guinea pig live alone? If your guinea pig lives alone, chances are they're not going to be as outgoing, and guinea pigs are herd animals. They shouldn't live alone. They can get depressed. So having a cage mate, boys fight. Billy lives alone in this cage, but he has a bunch of guinea pigs around him right now. He's been fighting with whoever he's been living with. That's a whole nother video series. But having guinea pigs in the same room or side by side is much better than living alone completely. Guinea pigs should never be alone, okay? They should be in a room that's well lit. They should be in a cage that's very clean. They should have fresh air, okay? They should not be exposed to the elements or to pests, okay? They need to be in a clean, comfortable place. The rule of thumb, guinea pigs, their temperature is a little bit warmer than people's, and the rule of thumb is if you're comfortable, that they will be comfortable. And you can sort of assume that if you're getting hot, they're already hot. They do well with cooler temperatures because they have little hideys that they can go in. But if you're cold, they're cold. If you're hot, they're hot. If you're comfortable, then they're going to be comfortable. So making sure that you have the proper conditions for them to keep them healthy and happy, that's important. So let's do a recap of the 5 ways to make your guinea pigs love you. Number 1, through food, through their stomachs, giving them good, healthy food. That's going to really go a long way to increasing the bond, maybe more than any of these others. But the second reason is through your actions. The second way that you can get them to love you is through your actions. If you approach them cautiously, carefully, and you teach them that you're not a threat, then they'll understand that. And if they learn that when you approach them it's with food, then they'll understand that even more. Okay? And the third way is with patience, right? If you're going to try to get your guinea pig to love you more, if you're wanting to build that relationship, then you're going to have to use patience, because it's not going to happen overnight. But you will be surprised how quickly it will happen. Hey, BB. And what is the 4th thing? With your care. You can make your guinea pig love you with your care. If you continue to keep up with the cage cleanings and the health checks and making sure that your pig is living in a healthy and happy environment, then they will thrive and they will be more inclined to love you. And that last 5th thing, the 5th way, is with their conditions, right? Making sure that they always have clean cage, fresh water, fresh food, that they're in a place that's not too cold, not too hot. If you're comfortable, they'll be comfortable, and that's it. They're part of your family. So if you're thriving, then they'll be thriving too. As long as you afford them the same care and love that you give yourself and your loved ones. All right, so that's it. 5 ways to make your guinea pigs love you. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. And please like and subscribe this video, because it really, really helps the channel grow, and it helps more people find this advice. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much.
You ready to go home?